SLO Restaurant Month is here. This January, let's show some love to our local eateries during their SLO season. Restaurants across San Luis Obispo are stepping up with delicious menus and amazing deals. Don't miss your chance to taste the best of SLO. Head to visitslo.com/restaurant month today.
You're up and at 'em.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM
The future of broadcasting is here.
is here.
Up and at 'em with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up and at 'em with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Happy Tuesday. Thanks for being up and at 'em. My name is Adam Montiel. Appreciate you more than you know. 2026. How you feeling? Beautiful today. Sun's out today. Sun's out, buns out. Well, maybe not buns out. It's a little cold for that. So what do you get when you mix Detroit-style deep dish, a scholar with an Oxford mind, and a passion for community? Well, you get my boy Ben Arona, owner of Benny's Pizza and Social Club in San Luis Obispo, Upper Monterey. This episode, we're going to sit down with Ben and we're going to talk about how Benny's evolved into a one-man underground kitchen hustle to one of the most beloved pizza joints in SLO-Cal. I'm super excited for this chat. I really am. Yeah, it's a SLO staple. The pizza, the bar, the feel, the vibe, it's personal. Music is live and the cheese. Yeah, it's on the freaking sides, baby. Come on, bruh. I'll tell you about a lasagna hack that'll save your dinner parties. Also a great gift idea. A lunch combo that'll save your wallet. And a vibe that keeps Pepe's old school flavor alive, but in a new school way. And if you know his location, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He'll share his story, his favorite toppings, and why sauce placement matters more than you think. Yes, we said sauce placement, baby. We'll also talk about Restaurant Month because he might have the best date special. How you do a dinner date with salad, pizza, dessert, drinks for under $50 for two? We'll tell you how. It's Restaurant Month, baby. Let's do it. Benny's Pizza is up and at 'em. Now, before we get right into that, I want to tell you about my friends, Mr. Putters and Andy's Awesome Arcade. These folks jumped on board with the show during December and are breaking in during Christmas. Who knew there was an 18-hole mini golf course and a full-on classic arcade right in Atascadero. Plenty of parking, a relaxed, family-friendly vibe. I call it daycare. Where else can you send your 12-year-old, your however, for a couple hours, $13, and they're playing video games unlimited? Yeah, I don't think they want me calling it daycare, but you get the picture. The best part, the arcade, yeah, it's one price. Unlimited play. I mean, you don't know how many quarters I drilled into the Chuck E. Cheese basketball thing in Thousand Oaks, even when I got older, like where I was, not like Chuck E. Cheese kids age, I would still go there just to play the basketball thing. Pretty funny. So these guys got it all going on. They got monthly tournament nights for the arcades. They got a bunch of pinball machines that are old school, gemstone mining for kids, party packages. Every Tuesday, like today, $2 off putt-putt and arcade play from 2 to 8. 18 holes right there on El Camino Real. Check it out. Mr. Putters, Mini Golf, and Andy's Awesome Arcade. And let them know you heard them. When you check them out, let them know you heard them on Up and At 'Em.
It's Up and at 'em with Adam Montiel.
All right, today's guest is not just making pizza. He's crafting a cult following, one caramelized edge at a time. Ben Arona is the mind and heart behind Benny's Pizza and Social Club in San Luis Obispo, a spot that's flipped the script on what Detroit-style pizza can be. And yes, even cold, it's still incredible. Ben's story rooted deep in this community, from pop-ups to underground orders to a brick and mortar that's as much about the vibe as it is about the cheese and the sauce and where you put it. Right now, he's throwing down for SLO Restaurant Month a dinner for two that might just be the best $49.99 you'll spend this year. Salad, cinnamon sticks, his incredible pizza, drinks, you get it all. So welcome to the show, Ben Arona, Benny's Pizza. Benny is here, my man. Thank you for being up and at 'em.
Adam, thank you. Finally.
It is so good to have you here.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Dude, and look, and I got to tell you, I told you this before off the air, but I literally have, because I'm so proud of you. You have turned, this, I remember getting, dude, I'm making this Detroit-style pizza. This is when you were at McCarthy's.
Yeah.
And you'd bring a piece out to me, and then you were the one that got me on cold pizza. I've always hated cold pizza. Your pizza is the only pizza to me that is, it's beautiful even cold.
Yeah.
But now you got your own spot, Benny's Pizza Social Club, right there on Monterey. And dude, and the box is right there. I literally have one of those in my kitchen hanging up. It's so sick. So thank you for being here. And thank you very much for participating again in SLO Restaurant Month.
Yes, more than happy to. Every year we're pleased. I think it's a great deal for everyone. Things slow down a little bit after the new year, but we want to keep people moving and keep it going.
And you are, by all accounts, a brilliant man. You are, you've done teaching here, you're going to Oxford here, you're doing your thing. But what made you crazy enough to get into the restaurant business?
Oh my gosh. No, I 13 was my first restaurant job. I was a busboy for Golden China, all you San Luis people, if you remember that far back. Yeah, over where we're on, what is it, Santa Rosa and Marsh, I think it was, right there in the corner, before it was over at the Kreuzberg location. Yeah. So, no, I've been in restaurants for 30 plus years, so I finally decided to not work for someone else, give myself a job, I guess. But, it's a 24-hour thing. So, yeah, labor of love.
Absolutely, because it's got to be a passion. Shoot, like I did radio. Sometimes, I know winemakers, I interview them all the time. There's some vocations that you get in not to make a mint. You get in because you love it. You love people. You love the idea of it. Me, I love broadcasting. I love, connections like this. So, no doubt, I think that's what's so special. How many years have we been at the location now, Benny's? 3?
So I started the company in 2020, a month before pandemic, right? Like 3 weeks.
But that was underground where you had to do your times.
Yeah, but that was that. I opened a commercial kitchen over there on Foothill, and so I was ready to go in February of 2020.
I remember going at 7:30. Got to be over there for my time.
Yeah. So anyway, I had a commercial kitchen, and then the pandemic happened, so all the renters went away because there's no weddings or food trucks, and so then I started doing the whole underground, time slots. And I did it by myself, and I slowly built
Facebook.
Up. It was on Facebook. Yeah,
blew up
huge. And then I did that for 2 years. Then brought on a couple investors, bought the old building from Yvonne over at Pepe Delgado's, right?
Sweet.
Bought a liquor license, and we've been 21. October 21 is when we moved in there.
Yeah.
So, we just hit our 4th year in that location.
And it was really important to you because you've been in SLO so long and you love SLO so much. It was really important to you to let's keep the parts of this vibe of Pepe's that I've always loved.
Yeah.
And you did that. You kept a lot of those vibes there, but you also put your own fingerprint on it. You can't doubt that.
Yeah, like the bar room, that was my whole room. My dream, I lived on the East Coast for graduate school, and I like that whole social club concept, if we know what that is, right? And the tin ceiling, big mirrors in the back, wainscoting, the funky wallpaper, big booths to chill out in. So it's definitely a vibe. Right? Yeah. But then kept the big sombrero, the neon sign outside. I'd love to get it turned back on. It's just so freaking expensive to get those old things working.
Really?
Kept a lot of the murals. The murals inside the 3, it's the old Mission, right? And the young woman is Yvonne, the old owner of Pepe's, who opened Pepe's in 1971. So that's kind of the story. And we kept some of the old booths around because it's a beautiful, handcrafted wood. The stuff that makes it kind of kitschy and fun. But then I think the best thing for this was all my old customers. I gave them some props, and all of their pictures are on the walls. Like, you have a picture on the wall.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah. So, everyone's like, who are all these people? I'm like, well, these are my original people that made this happen. And it's hundreds of people. So it's awesome.
Yeah. It's such a vibe. Cool. And what I like about it is you come in at lunch. If you're working, you can get in and out of there in 50 minutes, get back to work fine, and still have a great lunch.
Yeah, and it's a lunch special. So, you get a slice and soda for under $10. Like, no way. Like, lunch is now, a standard lunch now on the cheap end is $20. Bottom line. Coming to Benny's, you get a slice, a huge slice, by the way. If you've never had the pizza, like, one slice is probably what? Yeah. The size of 2 slices anywhere else?
For sure. And it's substantive. It's substantive.
Yeah.
It gives you sustenance. Like, it's a big-ass slice. for real.
Yeah, and it's quick, and then you can get a sliced salad soda, a sliced beer salad. So there's all these different combos we have for lunch. So I'm really proud of our lunch we have. I'm trying to build it up, but then of course the dinner, and we have music, and it's just such a vibe there. I think personally, and I know this is personal knowledge. We're like the cheapest bar in SLO. We're not the most cheapest, because cheap's a bad word.
Sure, I get
right.
you mean.
We are the most
economically efficient.
Yes, and right now we're not sure what's going to happen in the future. So, it's a good spot to get hearty food.
I'll tell you the secret key to success. The biggest hack I know at Benny's is the takeaway lasagna.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It comes frozen. It comes sealed. And lest you think when you hear frozen like anything negative, no. This is perfect, because what it does is it seals in time. So then when you want to open it, cut that baby open and use it, 2 hours, tinted foil on the top, you have a lasagna for a gang of people. I mean, I told you off the air, like my family, sister, dad, niece, me, lady I fancy, boom, we're all eating. And there's like 2 more nights of it.
Yeah.
And it's priced so good, and it's the best lasagna in SLO, like no freaking doubt.
Oh yeah, no, it's excellent. And,
it's so bomb.
Little fun thing about me is I'm lactose intolerant. So
really,
as I get older, it gets worse. So
I know.
Those lasagnas are so good, and it still is worth it for me to eat one.
I know, isn't it right? Totally. I do the meat one. What do you do?
I do the ground beef.
Yeah.
So I offer ground beef and cheese, and to be honest, the ground beef it flies out the door. I'm selling like 25 of those things a week, 30 a week, and it's a great deal. Like you said, it's you pick it up and you're like, oh my gosh,
right?
It's like 7-8 pounds.
And here's another hack. I just had a buddy of mine who he and his wife had their first baby. If you have someone who like just had surgery, or you're trying to give someone like a new little housewarming gift, like if you have something you want to give to someone, and what do you price them at? They're like, I don't know,
like $65-$70.
Yeah. It's the best gift, because you're giving someone dinner for numerous nights.
Yeah.
And it takes, and you're cooking it in the oven for a couple hours, and it comes out absolutely bomb. I sent it to my boy, Giancarlo, and his wife, and they were just so stoked.
Yeah.
Like to have, oh my God, just got the baby, a lot going on. Thank you. And then, of course, leftovers for as many nights as you can figure it out.
Well, I mean, if it feeds 6 to 8 people.
Easy.
So it's a family of 4, then you're going to have lunch or dinner the next day with
for
it too.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking restaurant month, and we're going to get you in during the month of January, because we've been friends for a while. I've loved your story, how it went underground. We touch on these things a little bit, but I want to dig deep. I want to talk about your time at Oxford. I want to talk about how you're jetting over here to do this. This is so much of interest to you, so you're digging into that, and then you have all these people in this kitchen. It's so many like layers of you that are really fascinating to dig deeper to. So we're going to do that soon, but we're talking restaurant month right now, and I'm dying to know, what are we doing for restaurant month? Because this, I got a little taste of it. Great date night procedure for what you're throwing down.
So at the restaurant we have 2 sizes of pizzas. We have the classic, which is a 9x13. You might think that that's like a large or something like that. Then we have a baby, which is an 8x8. Now they seem small. They sound small, 8x8, right? It's not small at all. That will feed 2 people with maybe a slice left over. No joke, right? Like if I eat a baby, I can maybe eat 2 pieces, and I have 2 pieces left.
Exactly.
Anyway, so we're doing a baby 8x8. Right? 2 toppings. So you can pick whatever you want. We have everything, we have the standard pepperoni sausage. We have artichoke hearts. We have grilled chicken. We have pork belly. We have so many toppings. Come check it out, right? So you get a baby 8x8, 2 topping. We have a share salad, and that salad it comes in a big bowl.
We did it last time. It's huge.
Excellent.
Great.
Yeah, we did it on
Definitely
air last time. Yeah. So it feeds 2 people, right? It's got like the fresh mozzarella. It's got the croutons, the tomatoes, the pepperoncinis, right? Definitely Italian style with, whatever dressing you want. So you get that too. That's enough for 2 people and some leftovers, right? We're going to do 2 soft drinks. We have everything from iced tea to lemonade to root beer to Dr. Pepper. Root beer is the big one. We got Barks at Bites, right?
Nice.
And then you get the baby cinnamon sticks for dessert, right? And that's just our baby dough, everything made in-house, fresh, bulk fermented for at least 2 days. And that's just cinnamon and butter, and it comes out like a cinnamon toast crunch for dessert.
Yeah.
It's excellent. So all of that for $49.99. You know what? I was just bitching to you or complaining to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Edit that one out.
No FCC here, bro. We're a podcast. We're good.
I was just bitching to you because, me and my buddy went out, and it was like $250
Yeah.
for dinner. this is $50.
Yeah.
And so, and jump to the bar. Like I mentioned earlier, we have great drink specials, bottles of wine that are from local wines. It's excellent.
Yeah.
For a great price, good pour. So grab a wine if you want, right? And so for me, the quality of the food, it's all made in house. It's made fresh. And the quantity of the food for that price, you can't beat it.
I've been in the kitchen with you. You and I put together a Benny's Pizza
we
together.
We need to do that again.
I would be so down. We should do that for our next interview for the January thing. But it's so awesome. You talk about putting it all together. And, before we jump out of here, I want to talk about Detroit style.
Yeah.
Because when someone doesn't quite understand it, they might go, wait, where's the cheese? Where's the cheese? Yeah. It's like, are you kidding me? Like the cheese is all over. Yeah. It's on the sides of this damn thing. It's crusted on the bottom, on the top. It's all four sides of this baby has got cheese on it. The sauce, everything's a little bit unique the way they do it Detroit style.
Well, I'll start from the beginning. Well, actually, we'll do a little history because I'm a historian also. Right?
Yes.
So the rumor is, right, and there's a few big places in Detroit. There's Buddy's, there's Jets. There's a few like the classic places that have been around since the 30s and 40s, right? So what the rumor for Detroit style pizza is that there are factory workers making cars. The parts pans, right, were these like steel pans, 9x13 roughly. So the rumor is that some of the employees took the pans home. Grandma was home making the Sicilian deep, thick pizza, and they started making them in those pans, right? So we could carry that tradition over. And also another important thing to talk about is sauce on top or sauce on bottom. Detroit, you're going to find Detroit pizzas with either sauce on top or sauce on bottom. We do both of those at Benny's too. You just tell us how you want it and we'll make it, right? So at Benny's, we start off, we make the dough fresh 3 days a week, but we bulk ferment. So that means that we let the dough sit in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days. 48, 72 hours. So it comes out with that sourdoughy smell and that taste. And you can really taste it in the doughs. In 5 o'clock in the morning, we have our guy come in. He mixes the dough up. He lets it rise, puts it in the pans with olive oil, rolls it around. So when the final product gets cooked 2 to 3 days later, it's like it fries in the pan. For people our age and older, 80s kids, we remember the good Pizza Hut. Right?
Oh, for real? Yes.
Where they come in the pan,
right?
Just like that. So it's just like fried in olive oil, crust, golden brown, crispy, right? And we use grande cheese from Michigan. From Wisconsin. Beautiful cheese. Love everyone's like, dude, what is your cheese? We love it, right? We put oh my gosh, on the classics, like 1.5 pounds of cheese, right? We put all kinds of cheese on. Yeah, and people are like,
that's what's so funny. It's like, where's the cheese? Are you kidding me? You got a pound in your gut right now.
There's all kinds of cheese. And so we put cheese around the corners. And if you look at the corners, and if you've never had the pizza before, you're like, oh, it's burnt on the corner. It's like, no, that's caramelized cheese. And it is so good.
It's so good.
So there's cheese all around in the inside.
GDB.
Copious amounts of toppings. Now I hear a lot of complaints about other pizza places. There's like no toppings.
Yeah.
You come to Benny's, there's like
throwing it
pounds.
Just making it rain toppings.
Yes.
Let me ask you a very personal question. Sauce on top, sauce under for you.
I like sauce on bottom for not a light topping, but like let's say I'm just doing pepperoni or pepperoni and pineapple. I know that's controversial.
It is.
But we hit hard on the Adam Montiel show.
Yeah.
So. No, so if it's just a few toppings, I do sauce on bottom. Now here's the thing with this pizza. I have to get a inch thick crust all the way around. So that's why we like to cook like you do a GDB, which is pepperoni, sausage, ham, a salami, onions, bell peppers, mushrooms. That's a GDB, the goddamn bro, right? It's everything. I brought you a frozen one, by the way.
Sweet.
You're going to love it. That's a wetter pizza because it's everything. All those veggies sweat off.
Yeah.
Right? So then I cook it so it doesn't get it all soggy. It develops properly when it rises. Then I put the sauce on top. So if it's not if it's something that's not gonna sweat, sauce on bottom. Right, a GDB sauce on bottom is so wet and sloppy, and some people love it that way.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know. And like I said, when you guys come in to get a pizza, it says right there on the menu, do you want sauce on top or sauce on bottom? Default is sauce on top. So we're going to give you a good product that's not going to be a little sweaty.
Yeah.
Not sweaty, but like,
I totally
wet,
know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't want it to, And so, either one you can do.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it. We got Benny here. Restaurant Month in January, all month long. SLO City. Love partnering up with them for SLO Restaurant Month. You can go, we got links in the show notes so you can see all the participating restaurants. Benny, you were a bitch to get on last year. You were literally the last one in. And because I just wanted you so bad and you came in and you brought it together. You were the first person in this year.
Oh yeah.
So you were all about it and you're on it.
I'm sold.
Yeah. It was awesome to have you involved. And, we got a lot of fun folks involved this year, but I'm just so stoked for what you guys are doing. We're going to have you back in during the month of January because I got so many places I want to dig deep with your story. But how do people find out about you? Do we need to go to any socials or just come on in, and what are your hours?
I mean, so Monday, Tuesday, we're 4 to 9. Right now, originally when I opened, we had those days off. We started opening for football. Then people are like, we want to come in for dinner. So we're doing dinner service on Monday, Tuesday, 4 to 9. And then Wednesday through Sunday, we're open for lunch. So 11:30 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. Right. Food stops about a half an hour before we close, just so everyone knows. Benny's, PPSC, so Paul Sam Charlie .com. That's going to be directly the website. You can Google Benny's SLO.
It'll come
it's
right
gonna
up.
come right up. Follow on the socials because the socials are where all the specials are popping up. Because we do a monthly pizza. I'm going to tell you about the 7 for 7 wings on Wednesday,
Ooh.
$12 PBR pitchers all day long every day, which is insane.
Wow.
Right? All those specials are popping up. And then we have like Groove Collective plays almost every single Friday. We have other bands popping here and there.
I love your ranch. I gotta say, I'm a ranch aficionado.
I love your ranch.
I love your ranch. That's a good too. So you got it all going on there.
Yeah. So, okay. Instagram, Benny's Pizza, SLO.
I'll put
then
links.
Facebook is Benny's Pizza in SLO. There's a Benny's Pizza in somewhere in Mexico. It's not that one. Okay, it's the one in SLO.
Tell me the quick story before we jump out of here. The box, how you got it, and the whole thing about the box.
So my friend Curtis designed this for me.
It's brilliant.
Great guy. You guys might know him. He cuts hair. Anyway, he cut it for me, and I said, make it look old school, like one of those old school pizza boxes.
Yes.
I'm giving it's the best. And then
Gold chain.
Gold.
I'm guessing it's a gold chain. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a it could be silver.
Yeah, for sure. Good silver chain, sure.
Yeah. And I'm wearing the apron. My hair looks nice and thick, so I appreciate that. Thanks, Curtis. This is also I had it painted on the side wall like a big mural because I said full send. We're going to lean into it
for real,
and that's where people like to take selfies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
You literally got one of those in my kitchen hanging up. Like it's a legendary box. It's a legendary spot. It's a legendary dude,
Yeah,
Benny.
thank
Benny
you.
from Benny's Pizzas here, dude. SLO Restaurant Month. We're gonna get you back in here on Up and Adam for Restaurant Month, and we're gonna be jumping on board talking more about Benny's. So we'll give you all the specials, all the links in the show notes. My man, thank you for doing SLO Restaurant Month. And thank you for being Up and Adam, my man.
Thank you for having me.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
There you go. Whether the sauce is on top or underneath, Benny's Pizza and Social Club continues to be one of SLO's most beloved spots. And if you haven't been yet, this is your invite for sure. Dinner for two for $49.99 all month long. Visit Restaurant Month online. We got links in the show notes, of course, but you go to visitslo.com/restaurant month. Find the 60 plus participating restaurants, including Benny's Pizza. All right, gotta be honest, I'm glad the rain, I think, is done. We've got beautiful sunshine I'm looking at right now. And in my app, I see a bunch of sunshine for the rest of the week, albeit mild temperatures. I'll take it. In fact, I kind of like it. Enjoying the weather. This new year, 2026 weather. 2026, already feeling good. Looking forward to some more great shows this week. You want to get involved? You want to, maybe you want to share your business with our audience here. Reach out, adammontiel.com/connect. Would love to connect you with our audience, whether that means jumping on board like Mr. Putters or do an interview. Just let me know what's up. Let's chat. Can't wait to be even more. I don't know how you get more community driven than what we're doing here, but I always strive for it. So looking for 2026 to be even more all about what we're about. All right. Thanks to Moonshiner Collective for original music on the show. It's called Start Again. You can stream them wherever you get your music. moonshinercollective.com. Also, thanks to our friends Josh and Shiasa Clapper. They have a world-class winery called Timbre Winery. Timbre. You can taste their wines in the village of Arroyo Grande. You can learn more at TamberWinery.com, and I thank them wholeheartedly for giving us our Tamber Lobra Studios. All right, till tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope your new year is just popping off. Hope your week is popping off. You look great today. Hope someone besides me has told you that. You're looking good. Till tomorrow, I'm Adam Montiel. Thank you for being up and at 'em.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.